Well, it's 5:30 in the morning here in Riverbend Springs. You know I can't sleep in even if I don't have a ton of stuff to do, but we always seem to find work to do. So let's see what we can do here. I did load up this trailer with products from the cement factory at the end of the day yesterday, so we could probably take this over to our warehouse or go sell it. Let's see. Well, we'll go check the greenhouse here in a minute. And then these fields, let's see, I could probably get this one cultivated. I'm trying to remember, what did I have in what field when? I think this one needs to be cultivated yet. Can't really tell. This will take over to the other field that had the wheat in it. Let's see. Oh, that'll need to be mulched. Yeah. Oh, we got work to do. There's stuff to do. There's always work to be done on the farm, right? I'm sure we can find things to do. I believe, I don't think I've been over there, or have I? The Grain Elevator Museum has been, the restoration's been completed, so now we're just looking for the artifacts. I got a call from a guy who's got a typewriter he wants to donate. I gotta make sure we go get that. Let's see, there's bale in there, that's fine. It's not the end of the month, so, or it's not the beginning of a new month, so our rice field should still be flooded. I see water in it, so that should be fine. I'll go by the sawmill. We're probably getting close to out of wood if we're not out of wood yet, but now we just want to produce planks and long planks to take over to the cooperage and keep that running. I think it's got more long planks than planks, so I should probably adjust that if it's still going. Let me hop out and check just to be sure. It's okay, I can't select any options. There's water in there. It's good. Alright. So this field here, I don't think I need to do anything to, because when I turn it into a rice field, it will kind of negate anything I do, I think. So we'll just leave it as is and convert it into a rice field at some point in the not too distant future. What do we got here? I got 2 long planks and 2 planks, and there is no wood left, so we'll come here, deactivate. So I think there's supposed to be storms in August. Maybe we can wait it out. I'm not sure. We'll have to see how the cooperage is going. Otherwise, we may have to take a deadwood contract to get some more wood. We'll see. I don't like doing those so much. It's just kind of time consuming. But I guess we do have the tree service business. Isn't that what we do? Well, we're not busy farming, right? I do have a license plate, so this must be legal to be on the road, right? Let's see. There is nothing at the greenhouse and nothing in the trailer, so that's something we don't have to worry about. Let me go over and take a look at the honey and the chickens. I don't know when that honey pallet is ever gonna be complete. It is super slow. The chickens are not particularly quick either. Patience. Patience. Well, shoot. If that's it, why don't I get that field cultivated? And when I say why don't I have a worker do it for me? Oh, I should look for oil. I probably have oil in the garage, you know? I'll look after. I'll get a worker going on this. Let me double check the map and make sure that's indeed what needs to be done. I think, yeah, on the growth. Oh, it's stubble tillage. And seed bed. Well, stubble tillage, I think I can seed in. I don't know for sure. What's the wheat field look like? It looks harvested. I might be fine. I don't know. I think so. So I think that's unnecessary for now. Alright, let me put my weight back on. Come over and we'll see if we've got a oil pallet in the garage. We probably should, I think. So we'll get that sold in the, oh, we don't. That's a bummer. 876. Well, what? What do you know? Alright, well, we'll grab the pickup then. We'll grab the gooseneck trailer. We'll take this stuff over to the warehouse. Oh, I should have put the tailgate up before I attached. That's alright, we got it. Okay, so we're going to the warehouse. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Walter, I'm gonna go over to the warehouse and put this, put these products from the cement plant in there. I may run by the cooperage. Oh, no, there's a truck loaded with products from the cooperage over at the warehouse. I'll take that over to the farmer's market and sell that stuff. And then I'll get back and we'll do some farming. I gotta go bale the straw over on the wheat field down by the pond. I've also got to, yeah, probably mulch that field after that. Okay. See you later. we're going to finish up with the roofing tile that we have here. Let's see. Is that centered? It's hard to say. That's one side, that's the other. Okay. Try and get the carriage centered on the forklift again. I got this stuff kind of getting crammed in here. It's a little hard to access. I had to move the trailer over too because this forklift doesn't have extended reach like the one on the back of the semi-truck does. So I gotta make sure that I park where I can access both sides if I'm planning on using this forklift. And sorry for the warehouse simulator, but I don't know, I enjoy it a little bit. I think we can park right here. We got quite a few wood beams, but no planks or planks long in the warehouse anymore. And then these, they like to, I don't know, move around. The reason I have these here is if there's no collision on this little platform there with the elevator, and so you fall down into the pit, and that's not good. Probably even worse if you do it in a vehicle. This is essentially full. I suppose I could put another bathtub on there, but we'll go ahead and we'll take this over to farmer's market, which I think is one of the best places to sell this stuff. It's weird when you get in here. There we go. Am I in front of it or behind it? I don't know. There we go. I did not realize that this truck in this configuration has the exhaust come out underneath. Somebody mentioned it at one point and I had not noticed it. If you put the sleeper on it, I think it gives you the stacks, but like this, yeah, it does look horrible. We did buy this truck used, I think, though, right? What's probably the best way to get there? I think we can get there going this way. Otherwise, we're going to be going all the way around. Yeah, this truck's not as much fun to drive as the cab over, but trucking is trucking. Drive past and see those horrible trees that we cannot cut down. This trailer is just too long. I wish it was just a little shorter. I don't know. This turn is going to be tough. There is another trailer that I think you can make it into sort of a flatbed configuration. I think it's like the curtain cider, but you can make it a flatbed. Might be a little shorter and you can attach the forklift to the back of it, but I don't know. This is what we went with, so we'll deal with it. Now, what I'd like to do, because I don't want to try and make that other turn, is we'll try and go in this gate. Shouldn't be a problem. And then I'm gonna end up cutting across the lawn here a little bit. No way around it. come in over here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and remove the straps from in cab like that. There we go. And we sold it in 3 groups. We got 27, 37, and another 5. So 40-some thousand dollars for that. That's pretty good. All right. So the guy with the typewriter, I went past here the other day, ended up kind of getting jump cutted and time lapsed out of it because I couldn't remember where it was. The notes I had was it's a red garage over by the bridge past the biogas plant, which is not a bridge that trucks are supposed to be going across. And I thought it was next to a house, but it's actually next to, what is it? Is it a spinnery? This is going to be tough to turn around and get back from, isn't it? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull in. We'll have to back out into the road, I think. Yeah, there's plenty of room in here, though. Oh, I can back up there. And get out of here. Sure. So I'll just back up into this like little drive here. Well, we gotta get going on some farming, don't we? I'll just leave it running. So yeah, Wool World. So this is the spinnery. Wow, have we ever even been over here? Business hours. 8 o'clock. Then they're just opening. But in this garage back here is this typewriter. Thank you. So we got 2 left. So I'm gonna head back to the warehouse, right? Get the pickup. And I can't go that way because of the bridge limitation. I'm gonna take the long way as a time lapse. Over by the store. We're going to stop over here and check on used equipment. I think they have something that I am going to buy. I have limited need for it, but I'm going to get it just because I want to get it. And we have plenty of money. And perhaps my t-shirt was a bit of foreshadowing, but we'll see if they sold it already or not. It's still here. So here's what I'm going to get. I'm going to get this high tip bucket. I'm going to get this L120H, and we're going to get them and we're going to take them over to the cement plant. So we'll just go ahead and we'll buy that. And we'll go ahead and we'll buy this. Let's see, wheels set up. Let me peek at the. Yeah, I think that's. That's fine. So that's $116,000 we really didn't need to spend, but I wanted to. Looks nice. Volvo L120H. I have never had this piece of equipment before, which is kind of one of the reasons for buying it. We don't really need it, but we can use it to put stones in down at the cement plant, and we don't have to go over there with the trailer. Although 5,000 at a time is probably a little slow. Speaking on, I don't know if this would fit on a low load on my gooseneck trailer. Fit on a low loader, which that flatbed is not, so we'll have to drive it over there. Near as I can figure. Which of course will be really slow. So I think we'll probably jump cut the drive over. Although you probably would love to see this in action, right? Alright, car passing me. We're over here now. Turn down this. Gusty winds ahead. Alright. Look at the corn. Looks nice. So we had emptied everything out of here. Looks like we got a cement bags again. So here's the idea of what we can do with this. I think we can come over here and we can just like fill, yep, with stones. Look at that, that's heavy. 3469, and we're maxed out on our weight. So it's not ideal, but we can afford it. And that's what it's about, is using cool equipment, doing cool stuff. And, you know, to me, making the money is not the goal. The goal is expanding and getting to use different stuff and do different tasks and that type of thing. So the money allows you to do that. That's why I never get to like the, what is the complete, no, not completion, is whatever, the one where you make like $10 million. I don't think I've ever really done that, because I spend all the money buying more stuff. And the own the map challenge and stuff. Is that like a backup sound? Pretty awful sounding. More of a beep. Might be accurate. Don't know. I think that's probably enough. Oh, high tip, right? There we go. And then we can just park it right over here like this. And it'll look good. Park it kind of like right here, out of the way. Be nice if you could scoop these, but you can't. I don't think you can own the land to scoop it either, so it's just kind of the way it is. Turn that off, power down, and then I'm gonna have to walk back over to the farm because I don't have anything to drive from here. So I'll see you back over there. I'll have to get Walter to give me a ride to the warehouse to get the pickup again. I'll see you back over at the farm. Across the street here will give us a chance to peek into the garage and see if by any chance that canola oil pallet spawned. Doesn't look like it. So let's grab the Fendt 311 Vario, our smaller Fendt. So let's see, what do we need to do? We're baling straw, right? Which means we need to drop off the weight. Put it right here. How was I doing on twine? Did I, or net rather, because we're going to do round bales. Can't remember if I put net in it. Well, I got a couple of rolls left, so we're all right. If it's low, I can fill it. Walter's giving me the look. He doesn't. He's probably wondering why I walked up here. He doesn't know about the. He doesn't know about the Volvo. What he don't know can't hurt me. Alright, let's head up to the field. We'll get the straw bale. Okay, we had an uneventful drive over to the field. That's how we like it. Oh, man. I hope this works out okay. These swaths look really big. I don't think I can get them all. Well, if I'm careful, it looks like I can. I don't want this to be too arduous of a process. I'd like to just get this over and done with. Alright, it's just after 10:30. I'm finishing up baling the straw on this field. There's a couple areas where it looks like I missed picking up the straw. But I think what it actually is actually crop swath that I failed to pick up and mistook for straw when I came around to it. This, I think, is straw, because it, nope. That's interesting. I thought that was straw that I just got sloppy and missed, but it looks like it's crop swap. Alright, so I think that might be it, other than maybe this part right here. This, I thought maybe I got sloppy. It's hard to tell. But yeah, I've not been particularly, yeah, I got that. But this, I'm pretty sure, is crop swap. Yep. So we'll go ahead and we'll turn that off. We're over here by the pond. I bet there is some crawfish up there. I'm gonna keep the baler on the back. I don't know if I will. We'll have to see if I can get to the pallet with the baler still on it, because it's gonna be heavy and I don't know if I'll be able to lift it without tipping the tractor, but if I got the baler on the back, I should be okay. And then I also need to check, so we got some, yeah, all right. So can I do this with this on the back? This will be tricky. I'm not worried about the wood chips right now. Yeah. We got refined wood chips and some premium sawdust. We'll have to come over and get that. Get this on here. This will be perfect if I can get it. I got like a rock. Come on, get under it. The positioning of this is not, it was not ideal. the way I put it in there, but I wanted to get it close to the bank and I didn't want it to disrupt the ground so much, so that's why we ended up with what we had. Alright, so I think we'll be able to get out of here. Let me hop out a second here. I don't know if this is running yet or not. Yeah, material's missing, so let's turn it off. And then, so I only have, yeah, I don't have much in here. So this would be the time to do it. Is what I will probably do is delete this out of here and install it down by our rice field. It'll be more convenient to get to, and then really the only thing we have up here is going to be our pond and our crawfish production. We'll pick these up and go sell them a little bit later. So let's get the crawfish since we're here. And I don't know which way to go back. Actually, it's probably just, let's take the hard surface roads back. We won't even go back down to the field. So I'll run this back to the farm. Alright, we are arriving back at the farm. We got crawfish here. I think I see the oil in there, so that's nice. We'll go get that sold. What I probably need to do is put this pallet down. I'll put the baler away. I'll grab my weight. I'll put the crawfish in storage. We'll come back. We'll move the trailer out so we can get the oil. It's almost lunchtime. I think we can get a lot more done here. So let me get this in here. Oh, I can turn those beacons off, right? Put the baler in there. Grab my weight. Look out for the door. I think I dropped the weight off before I opened the door, didn't I? Probably why it was so tight to it there. Alright, we don't have to be zoomed out quite as much because we don't have anything on the back of the tractor. Not towing anything. There we go. Crawfish. Let's run this over here quick. Then I guess the question is, do we want to put manure down on that wheat field too? I'm trying to figure out, how did we end up with stubble tillage? Do we put down manure and then mulch it? Whereas the other field, we mulched it, put down manure, and then cultivated it? Or what is our cultivating? Is it a disc harrows? Probably a disc harrow, isn't it? Probably a disc harrows, because it didn't bring up any stones at all, right? Which was nice, sort of. I mean, we do have a stone picker. We do have the cement, which we just bought a bunch of stone. Of course, it's not that expensive, so. With the concrete plant. I gotta remember to try and keep my speeds down here in the yard. It's not safe to be flying around in here. I think the way that trailer is, I'm gonna have to drop the weight off here for a minute. Be able to hook up to it, because this is a pin hitch on the back of the weight. But if I drop it off, I can hook it up to the back of the tractor, and then I can get that pallet of oil out of there. Probably should put some more canola in there, but I think we're okay. I can probably do it at the end of the day off camera with the pickup when we get back over here and get ready to put everything back in the garage for the night. I like to keep my yard orderly and stuff. It ends up taking a little bit more time than I usually end up doing off camera, trying to keep everything nice and neat. Let's see. Can I bring them in anymore? There we go. And I think we're flat. Nope. Oh, come on. It's hard to see what's going on sometimes. There was a, or is it this one? Let me look. No, yeah, the rod on the side. It goes up and down with the, I think, with the, so you can kind of tell whether you're level or not. I don't know if you can see what I'm talking about. What am I caught? Am I caught on something? I think I'm caught on the hitch for the little trailer with the tractor. There we go. $5,000. Alright, I think I'll just get the equipment ready for the next task. We need to do a little maintenance on this, I think, so let's park it here where we can get to it. It's a little tight, isn't it? Oh, why don't we watch it? We're right here. I like when the equipment's a little dirty, but it's not good for the paint to leave it dirty. I'm not sure if it affects the maintenance at all. So I don't clean this stuff as much as I probably should. That button. I'm not worried about the fork. Yeah, let's repair that. And where's the there we go. Alright, so we worked on the front loader and the tractor. So two things we're going to have to do. We'll probably take a break for lunch here, but we'll get the Challenger. And we might as well fuel it. Probably shouldn't fuel it while it's running, but it's not a gas station, so there's no sign that tells me I have to do it. It's not going to blow up. It'll be fine. Although, I think we need to order some more diesel in. Our tank's looking pretty empty. Did we decide, should we, maybe we should spread manure? I don't know, it's, that's a long ways to go to get manure from there. If I had a bigger manure spreader, I might do it, but I don't think, with what we have, it's probably a good idea. So we gotta get the straw bales off the field, then we can mulch it. Grab our Anderson bale trailer, pull around, and after lunch we'll get a worker to go with us, and we'll go take both of this over there. We'll get the bales off the field. I think I'll have a worker go ahead and do the mulching for me. But yeah, it's 11:56. Time to take a break for lunch. Walter, what should we have for lunch? I'll see you about 1. After I'm done eating. Oh, I'm sorry I'm late getting back. I was looking in the prices menu because there was a great demand at Goldcrest Valley, but I didn't come across it, and then I was worried about getting back here in time. So in case you didn't notice, I'm wearing a Volvo t-shirt today. That was the foreshadowing I was talking about earlier, that I had hoped to go get the Volvo wheel loader, because I knew it was there as used equipment, but I wasn't sure it would still be there by the time we got there in the morning. Worked out for us. So let's see, I'll have a worker follow me in the Challenger with the Bednar, and we'll head over to the wheat field. And I'll collect the bales up off of there, and then set the worker loose on mulching that field. we'll bring the bales back here and figure out what we're going to do next. Bales are at like their lowest price right now, so not a good time for it. I'll see you over there. Oh. No, don't make me stop on the railroad tracks. Okay, I'm arriving over towards the field. The worker, he was right behind me, and then he went off through the neighborhood and ended up going another way, so hopefully he'll make it here all right. I'll start picking these up, and by the time he gets here, maybe I'll be done. I don't know. Oh, there he is. He's not that far behind. Oh, geez, knocked that over. Yeah, let's turn those beacons off. Snag up the rest of these bales off of this field here quick, and then we can get him started on the mulching. What do I need to do? I think tomorrow we can plant canola. It's barley. I don't know. I'll have to take a look at the crop calendar. Figure that out. Alright, worker's done. Parked down in the corner of the field there, so we'll get these off and set him off, get him started. How many straw bales we get off of here? I got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of them. And then I think I had like, what, 6 back? That's 20. Are we gonna bale? I don't know. Are we gonna bale silage before the end of the year? Probably tomorrow. I think we got hay, good enough hay for now. We go 14. Top out, get in here, fire this up, kind of dip the toes into the front tires into the field, press and hold circle AI worker, 3 headlands if you want to. Well, I would just start with the headlands though. I don't think you would. I'm gonna change them to the up downs. I think I changed that myself earlier on something, and that's why it did that, and I never changed it back. Let's go ahead and hire the worker. I'll hop out. She's gonna go ahead and unfold it. She's gonna go get started. Yeah, I think that's what happened when I had it. They started on the headland, they started in the field already, so they didn't go back and get that corner in the first field I did, I think. I don't know, but she's going now, so that's good. Let me hop in here. Back to this. Turn those beacons on. And I'll head back to the yard. There's no sign behind me, is there? Don't take out a sign. But yeah, we'll leave her to that. I'll run this back to the yard and maybe load the rest of the, I don't know whether to unload this or to load the rest of the straw bales on here. Maybe just leave them on here for now, and I'll decide later. I just like coming down that road through that neighborhood. The traffic is very unpredictable. You never know what they're gonna do. Alright, let's see, I got 6 there. I'm just gonna leave these in here for now. And I'll defer that decision for later. Hopefully that arm won't be... That arm sticks out more when it's been loaded. Hopefully it's far enough that I won't catch it with a tractor or anything. So what do we do now? I think I need to get a ride over to the warehouse. So let me talk to Walter and get that done, and then we can go pick up the wood chips and stuff from the pond. Alright, Walter, I gotta talk to you about what happened this morning. Oh no, don't look worried. It's not a bad thing. So I had Walter drop me off over at the warehouse so I can pick up the pickup. That sounds silly. Anyway, we got it over here, and we're gonna load up the refined wood chips. I don't know if I can lift both of these. Let's try. Two of them might be pushing it, but we'll try. Yeah. Nope, that's not happening. Alright, so we'll do them one at a time. I thought they were too heavy. I'm sure I probably did that at some point in the past. So we're going to clear this out of here, and then we're going to move this production down over by the farm, by the rice field, in that shed that's down there, and then we don't have to worry about this is just not a great plot or great location for this, just because of the tight quarters and everything. This skid steer doesn't work very well for the crawfish either. So I don't know, do I take the skid steer back to the farm or what? I don't know. I probably will. This skid steer is not going to do me any good here if we take down that production for the refined wood chips. So yeah, I think we'll just take it back to the yard. We can use it in the greenhouse, or if it doesn't really work out, we can just go ahead and sell it. But hey, I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me here, Riverbend Springs, Farming Simulator 25. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you don't subscribe yet, why not? It don't cost nothing. See you next time.